Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister Lindsay and you're watching Get Germanized, how to pronounce the German E.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
So far we have covered the sounds of the German R, the German CH, and now it is time for another difficult sound because in, for example, English, the German E, well, would be E, because, you know, you pronounce E like we pronounce our I in German. That is very confusing for everyone involved, even for me when I learned English, and so I get it. It's difficult. It's hard to, you know, wrap your head around at first at least, but after this video, I promise you, you will at least have made some progress, and you can thank me in advance by liking this video. There's actually 3 different versions of the German E, well, in the German language. The short one, the long one, and the unpronounced one. And here are some examples for all 3 of them. Let's just take the German word wenn, if, wenn. There's an E in there, right? An E. It's a second letter, wenn. But you don't really wenn. It's very short, wenn. You barely hear it, wenn. And there's the unpronounced version, for example, if the E is at the end of a word. For example, in the German word Narbe, die Narbe, die Narbe, die Narbe, the scar, die Narbe. Then there is the long version, as seen in the word geben, for example, to give. Jemandem etwas geben, to give something to someone. Geben, eben, geben. Then we have leben, to live. Leben, leben. You don't really draw it out that long, but it's just easier to understand if I do. Leben, So again, we get 3 different versions. We got the short one, the unpronounced one, and the long one. But how can you pronounce the German E correctly? Well, there are different possibilities, of course. Let's take the English word ever. 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 It's not quite that sound that we're looking for. It's not the E, it's the ever. E. Can you hear the difference? E, the German E, and ever. 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 I'm of course overpronouncing this to make a point. E and right? It's more like the German actually, if you have trouble with that. Now ever is pretty close to that, but not to the E. It's more closed. It's E, If you close your jaw a little bit more, like this, right? It looks different, a little bit weird maybe even, but works. Ente, duck. Or reden. It's not raden. Lass uns reden. It's reden. You could even do it with your jaw completely closed. Reden. Lass uns reden. You could do it wrong as well, but let's keep the jaw a little bit open. Reden, or the teeth from each other open, I mean reden. And try it that way. Maybe that helped. And if it did, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, and consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/getgermanized, or become a channel member by clicking on the join button next to the subscription button to support this channel and enable me to make more of these kinds of videos in the future. Check out my social media in the video description, and apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.